Hi my beautiful babes, welcome back to my channel. So for today's fun video, it's actually going to be a full makeup tutorial featuring these wonderful items that I purchased from e.l.f. Cosmetics about a month ago. So we got bronzer, blush, two different types of brushes, primer, eyeshadow of course. So everything literally from my face minus the lashes, the brow, setting powder, and highlight. Everything is from e.l.f. Cosmetics. So e.l.f. Cosmetics over the years has really stepped up their brand. I was really impressed with the quality with these products. Okay, so the reason why I purchased these products is because e.l.f. Cosmetics had a collaboration with Chipotle and I really wanted that full makeup kit, but unfortunately it's sold out quickly. So instead, what e.l.f. Cosmetics, after they ran out, they offered a deal where you could purchase everything part of the kit, but you can mix and match. Like instead of getting the green eyeshadow and the glitter choices, the makeup kit itself, you can do a mix and match. So that way you can do colors that you prefer. But me, I actually wanted the full Chipotle makeup kit. So mostly everything is part of the makeup kit itself, minus the blush. The blush, unfortunately, the color sold out. It was like a red blush and I really wanted to try it. But I did end up buying this really gorgeous pink tone blush. It is called Always Punchy. That's actually what got me to purchasing this. And it's a primer infused blush, which I really like. It had a really nice quality to it. It wasn't very heavy nor sheer, and it was just right. Next is going to be the Matte Putty Primer. I'm not exactly crazy about this product just because normally my skin is mixed. So what I did is just apply a little bit, mainly on the T-zone. That's normally where I usually get oily, and then just sort of spread it around. But it wasn't too bad. I'm just not crazy about this particular product. The liquid lipstick that I have on, it is called Red Vixen. This formula was really nice. It wasn't so drying, and my lips are always chapped because I always tend to bite them and pick at them a lot. So this was a really nice formula to try out. The liquid glitter that I have in my inner corner of my eyes, this is the e.l.f. liquid glitter shadow, and it's called Disco Queen. This definitely reminds me of the Stila Cosmetics liquid glitter eyeshadows. Normally those are around $24, so I think, if I can remember, this is around $3. Honestly, can't remember. The formula is really nice. With this one though, I have noticed that you do have to keep applying to really get that wow factor. But other than that, I think it's a really nice product. So in part of the kit or the deal special, you got two brushes. So one is a blush brush. I actually wasn't really crazy about it. Like, I prefer my blush brushes to be more of an angular type of applicator, but it wasn't too bad. It felt really soft. And then you did get like a little blending eyeshadow. It is called the Fluffy Eye Blender Brush. This one I really did like. It really blended my eyeshadow and it wasn't so lightweight or sheer feeling, if you know what I mean. So normally when it comes to blending brushes, I'm really picky because I like it to pack a really mean punch but also do its job. This one I do vouch for. Lastly is going to be the eyeshadow. So this is called a bite-sized eyeshadow. This is in the shade called Jalapeno. I actually was really impressed with the quality. So these are the type of colors I usually stay away from, but again, I really wanted to get out of my comfort zone and just try colors that I don't normally purchase, which is why I really wanted the Chipotle e.l.f. Cosmetics party kit itself. So I was really impressed. The metallic shadows actually showed up really beautiful, and then the mattes really pigmented but blendable and buildable. I was really impressed, and these are only $3. They're so cute and compact and really great quality for the price. Okay, and the gloss I have is this called the e.l.f. Lip Lacquer in the color called Bubbles. This was actually a really nice lip gloss feel. It didn't feel tacky or like a really sticky feeling whatsoever. And with the lights off, let me see if I can do that for you guys real quick. You can really see the shimmer over the red lipstick. Okay, so the final 3 products that I purchased that wasn't with the kit. It is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Hydrating Camo Concealer. Now, I have heard amazing things about this. I was actually really impressed. So I purchased the shade called Light Sand because it had more of a neutral undertone, although the packaging to me looks a little bit more on the yellow side. But once I applied it to my skin, it really did blend out really well. So the applicator itself definitely reminds me a little bit of Shape Tape from Tarte and also the Born This Way concealer from Too Faced. So with this one, guys, if you're ever planning on purchasing this, a little bit goes a long way. I was actually really impressed because I put a little bit more than I should have, and it really took me a long time to blend it out properly. So the current shade that I do have of this foundation, it's a little bit too dark on me, and this one's a little bit too light. That's why in the video you do see me ending having to mix. I do like this foundation. I believe it's $6. And a little bit goes a long way with this one. It has like a really nice thick consistency, but I feel like it's more like a medium to full coverage depending on how much you apply. And then lastly, I did purchase this bronzer because I did need to add a bronzer that was a little bit more lighter, because most of my bronzer are more on the warm undertones. This one's more of a neutral, cool tone, which fits me perfectly. Alright, y'all, so that is it for all the products that I purchased. I think it was a 25% off with everything. So with shipping, I ended up paying around $45, which is a great deal because I pretty much got a nice full face. I was really impressed. So e.l.f. Cosmetics, you have definitely stepped up your game over the years. I'm definitely going to be checking you guys' products out more often. Alright, y'all, so go ahead and enjoy my voiceover tutorial. If you guys want to see more reviews like this, please let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to join my YouTube familia. Alright, y'all, enjoy. Bye. Mwah. To start off this look, I'm going to be applying the Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Sand, and I'm going to be using this as my eyeshadow base. With this concealer, a little bit goes a long way, which is why you see me blending my life away. Now it's time to create some magic on the eyes. I'm going to be using the blending brush and the mini eyeshadow in this shade called Hot Jalapeno. And to start off, we're going to be applying this nice olive green tone as a starter shade. I was really impressed with the quality of the eyeshadow. These eyeshadows really blended beautifully, and it is buildable, so the more you apply, the more pigment you're going to get. I'm going to be deepening the crease with this deep green eyeshadow from the palette, and I'm just going to apply it with the first color. Next, it's time to cut that crease, honey. I'm going to be using the Hydrating Camo Concealer to cut that crease. For my eyelids, I'm going to be applying that beautiful green metallic shade. Y'all, I was shook to the core because this mini eyeshadow palette is only $3 and it definitely packed a mean punch. I'm going back with that deeper green eyeshadow and just blending it more just to make sure that the eyeshadow is nice and well blended. To add a little bit more oomph, I'm going to be using the liquid glitter eyeshadow in this shade called Disco Queen, and I'm just going to be applying in the inner corners of my eyes. Before we start getting into the face makeup, I'm going to be applying the Matte Putty Primer and mainly focusing this on my T-zones and then just spreading this around. I'm going back to the Hydrating Camo Concealer and using this as under eye concealer. I ended up having to use these two shades together because the most recent one was way too light and the other one was my foundation from last year. But other than that, this was a really great foundation with great coverage. To give me some nice looking cheekbones, I'm going to be using the Primer Infused Bronzer in the shade called Sunkissed. And this is going to give me some much needed color and warmth to my complexion. That way I don't look ghostly pale right now. To add more color to my cheeks, I'm going to be using my blush brush and primer infused blush in the shade called Always Punchy, and I'm just going to add a little more rosy tones on my cheeks. Remember, my face is round, so I gotta bait that cheekbones, honey. To finish the bottom portions of my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the dark green shade and just smudging it underneath. To add a little bit more glamour to this look, I'm going to be applying the matte liquid lipstick in the shade called Red Vixen. Now y'all, I am actually really impressed with this formula. Most matte liquid lipsticks are very drying, and I have really dry and chapped lips because I tend to pick on them a lot. But this one was really comfortable and it wasn't as drying as I thought it'd be. Plus, look at that beautiful pigmentation. I mean, e.l.f. Cosmetics, you guys have really stepped up over the years. Lastly, I'm going to be topping it off with the lip lacquer in the color called Bubbles. It's a clear gloss. It was very lightweight, plus the packaging is just so cute. And that is it for this tutorial. If you guys love this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos, and comment down what your favorite product is from e.l.f. Cosmetics. Till next time, bye!